Hey guys, I want to ask a serious question. Why is it that the rules are different on the main YouTube site, which most adult content creators such as myself use, and subscribe to other adult channels? But yet, there's different rules for YouTube Kids. My brother was watching a kid-friendly version of Nightmare on Elm Street, or Halloween, or Saw, or a combination of all three. I get it's the adults, the parents, in the costume, so there's no real danger being presented. But how come YouTube Kids is allowed that content material, but when an adult does that on their main YouTube page on YouTube, not YouTube Kids, but YouTube, it gets demonetized? How come YouTube adults are being treated with kid gloves instead of YouTube Kids? Keyword is kids. You're supposed to look out for kids. You're supposed to watch out for sketchy videos that people try to upload on YouTube Kids. And granted, Team YouTube does a decent job with that, but they could do better. They could do better. Kids don't need to be seeing a kid-friendly version of Nightmare on Elm Street, or Halloween, or Saw at that. It's okay when an adult sees it. And an adult can tell it's fake. We can tell it's fake. We can tell it's not real. We can tell it's makeup. But say a kid watching a Thomas the Tank Train video, and then the next video is a kids mock version of Halloween, and he or she has no idea what's going on. And the parents then have to explain what's happening. This is why it drives me nuts. Because on the main YouTube site, if you follow any independent news source, or any adult channel that talks about news casually, we can't talk about violence, we can't talk about this, we can't talk about that. Or if we do, we have a Patreon where our subscribers support us, so while our videos keep getting demonetized by YouTube, our patrons are supporting our YouTube pages. But yet, we can't talk about the sad state of gun violence in America on a kids on the non-kids version of YouTube. But on the kids version of YouTube, you could have videos where a kid says, "Let's use guns to shoot Mike Myers." That's allowed. But adults talk about the sad state of gun control in America without being demonetized, or it isn't allowed. But yet, YouTube Kids that have those videos, they're monetized. But if I were to talk about the sad state of gun violence in America, I would be demonetized. What gives, YouTube? Seriously. Get your priorities straight. I love you. I do. But get your priorities straight. Look. Who watches the main YouTube site the most? Adults. Who consumes most of the channels on the main site the most? Adults. Who consumes most YouTube Kids videos. Kids. There's a reason why you should be more weary of what is uploaded on YouTube Kids than the YouTube main site. And if anything sketchy appears on the YouTube main site, trust me, we, adults who watch the YouTube main site, can report the video if we think it might be a harm to anybody. We can detect that for ourselves, thank you very much. But a kid doesn't necessarily know if a video might influence a kid to do a bad thing. This baffles my mind. It really does. Why are the rules different for the YouTube main page, but yet YouTube Kids, oh, you can have your mock versions of Halloween and Nightmare on Elm Street and Saw, no problem, no questions asked. But if a adult were to do it on the YouTube main page, they'd be demonetized. Or worse, get their channel suspended. What gives? What gives?